Everybody. That was a song by Fredddie Hubbard, and it's called Up Jump Spring. And whether we like it or not, spring is happening out there, and I hope you're at least looking out your window and going in your backyard. There's no law against that yet. I hope you're staying healthy and you know, keeping happy with some music and some jokes and hanging out with your parents. I want to put a lot of videos up today. Today is Tuesday, and one of the things that I want to do is do what I would do in my classes. And in March and in April, I talk about the woodwind family. And this instrument right here, I have to do like that because it's a long one. This is an alto flute, and I kind of want to do a close-up so I didn't get too much of the busyness in my room. But if I play it like this, there was that song again, Up Jump Spring. I really like that song because it's kind of happy and it feels like spring. It's in 3/4 time, and it's a jazz standard. I don't know if it was written with words, but since I have time on my hand, I'm going to look it up, and I'm sure somebody, after it was written and got popular as just a melody, there's a lot of people out there that like to take jazz melodies like that, or jazz standards, pure jazz standards, and put words to them. And I will look that up today. But right now I want to talk a little bit about the woodwind family, and just one second, I'll be right back. You can tell I'm winging this, otherwise I would have had this close. This is the woodwind family. The woodwind family, the name has two words put together, wood and wind. Both words start with a W and end with a D to make one word, woodwind family. And the woodwind family, I like to think of as the family of families. It has flutes, there's a flute there, and it has reeds. And the reeds are broken up into two groups. There's double reeds, the oboe and the bassoon, and then single reeds. Well, I play some instruments in the woodwind families. I don't do any of the double reeds. But, oh, there goes the dogs. Somebody's walking down my street again, the nerve of those people. Okay. Anyway, the reason why I call this the family of families is that a lot of these instruments that you see on this picture is just one of a family that's within this family. For instance, the clarinet, and if you look this up, I don't want you to spend too much time in front of the computer, but if you look up clarinet family, you'll see some pictures that have like 12 or 13 different clarinets. And the one that I'm going to play a little bit later in another video is this one, plus the bass clarinet. But they get smaller than this, and they get a lot bigger. There's about the same number of saxophones, 12 or 13. There's about the same number of transverse flutes. And one instrument that's not in here that should be is the recorder. The recorder, there it is, there's the holes. The recorder family has about 12 or 13. I'm not sure. And I have 6 of the recorder family. I have 2 of the clarinet families. I have 4 of the saxophone families, and none of the oboe or the bassoon families. Now the bassoon, there's 2 instruments. There's the regular bassoon and the contrabassoon. There may be another one. And in the oboe, it has a bigger oboe. It's called the English horn, which I think came from France. Go figure. So anyway, right now, real fast, I want to talk about 3 of the flutes that I have, transverse flutes. The one that we saw first was the alto flute, and then this is a little bit smaller, is the soprano flute. This is very popular. This is what a lot of people play when they get into 2nd or 3rd or 4th grade in elementary school. Some people start as early as 1st or 2nd grade, or even earlier. And in order to do that, they have a special bent flute because their arms are not that long yet. Anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But if you look up flute family, you'll see there are some very big flutes, and when they get really big, they have to have a bend in them, or 2 or 3 bends in them, or 4. It's crazy. Now, the other one that I have here is another transverse flute without any bends. This is the piccolo. Okay? And I think it comes from the idea that it is the size of a pickle, a big pickle, a skinny big pickle. All right, let me play each one for you. Okay, so I'm going to start with the one that I played, Up Jump Spring. Now I'm going to use the same finger, and on this one it's going to sound higher. Now, that's the soprano flute. It's the most popular one. This is the one that you see in high school bands, especially marching bands. And this instrument, and when it's in its case, you can put it in your pocket if you have a big pocket. But yet, in a marching band, a lot of times there's only one of these, and you can hear it above everything else. Okay, so here we go. Up Jump Spring on a piccolo. So the piccolo, I'm too close. The soprano and the big alto transverse flute. Okay, I'm going to move the camera back, and By the way, don't forget to push like and share these, and subscribe, and give me some comments. Let me know what you think I could do to make it look a little bit better. And right now, I've decided to go for it, although I'll be learning along the way. There's a little bit of my messy room. Okay, here's the alto, here is the soprano, and the piccolo. Some of the instruments, like the clarinet and the saxophone, they might call this the sopranino, okay? That's what they call it in the recorder family. It just means it's really small, and nino means baby, sopranino. So, but we're going to call it the piccolo, the soprano, and the alto. There's one bigger than this that I don't have, and it's called the bass flute, and it has a turn in it. And if you do a Google Images search, you can see that. And also, if you look on YouTube, you can see some flute choirs. It's pretty cool. If I had a bass flute and it didn't have a bend right here, it would go out like that. I couldn't reach that. So what they do is they take this part and bend it like a U. It's done at the factory, okay? And that way your hands can be in close, and the overall length is longer than this. And then the contrabass flutes, the sub-contrabass flutes, are amazing. So check those out. I'll try to put up some more pictures. Okay, everybody have a great day, and keep watching videos, but play some music with your parents. If your moms and dads have a guitar, I hope you all are singing together, because we're all in the same boat. And the beauty of it is we have the internet. We didn't have that back in the 1918, 1919. That was a rough time. Just joking, I wasn't around then. Okay, thank you.